Hey guys, Dakara here, welcome back to my channel. Today we're on season 2, episode 7 of The Last of Us. The last one was a banger, very emotional. I got a feeling this one's gonna rock me to my core. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and dive in to a brand new episode of The Last of Us. Here we go. We're going to find out how she actually escaped the hospital.
Call your boat back.
I said maybe.
Oh no, this is Dina.
It's gonna hurt.
It already fucking hurts. God! Don't let me. Can't let me die.
I pull it, it's gonna tear an artery. I need to push it through. I know where the arteries are.
No, you don't. You're not a doctor.
Dina, shut up! I got you.
Ah!
God,
Have some,
this
okay?
is
It's gonna help.
be
Have some.
I said no. Just do it.
lovely.
It's me.
What's the name of your horse?
Shimmer, I'm alone. Open the fucking door.
Where is she?
What happened to you? She's okay. She's in the dressing room. Ellie, where were you?
Oh please, I need to know what happened. There's no way I've got chills this early on.
Let me see.
Is she gonna need antibiotics?
Is the baby? It's okay. How do you know? I just do. Sit over there. Shirt off. Okay. Arms up.
Oh god, what's gonna happen? What the hell's that? What has happened? Please. Did she get stuck under something? Had to crawl the way through? Or is this how she got into the hospital? She did have to crawl through something to get in there, right?
I found her.
I found Abby. Oh, Nora.
Does she know where Abby is? Yes, but she only said 2 words. Whale and then wheel. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe nothing. She was infected. It was already setting in. I made her talk. I thought it would be harder to do.
She did end up talking. I thought Nora'd have no...
I just kept hurting her.
It's changed her.
Did you kill her? No, I left her. Yeah, well, maybe she got what she deserved. Maybe she didn't. It was a long time ago, before I came to Jackson. There was a Firefly base in Salt Lake City.
She's coming clean now.
They had a hospital there. They were gonna use me to make a cure. But it meant that I would have died. And Joel found out. And he killed everyone in the hospital. Everyone. He killed Abby's father. He was a doctor. And Joel shot him in the head. To save me. So that's why they came. Did you know who they were? But I knew what he did. I'm sorry. We need to go home.
That wasn't the reaction that I expected, you know? Maybe she has to, like, sit with it for a while. No Tommy yet. I'm just bringing that up.
Do you have any extra 9mm?
You shouldn't be on your feet yet.
I'll go back to the couch in a second. Give me your wrist. The other one.
Yeah, I'll see an eye on her.
It's for good luck. Not sure it's been working for you. I'm alive.
I can do this alone if you want Ellie to stay.
No. We'll be safer together.
Rendezvous point's not far. Assuming Tommy's there, we should be back well before sundown. Okay to barricade?
Yeah. Go.
Wait, so she's staying there on her own now? No hug, no kiss goodbye. See, Jesse's there, so would have been a bit awkward. But I feel like Jesse should have even got a hug. You never know when it's going to be the last time.
Where's the rendezvous?
Bookstore.
You ever gonna tell me how you found the theater?
You ever gonna tell me what happened to you last night?
So it's just that night. She got back there same night.
Found the place you stashed Shimmer. Then we saw the WLF sign on the TV station. Figured that's where you went. That's how I found the theater.
Oh, you make it sound easy.
It took 2 days and a lot of close calls.
Thank you. Look, I know you're angry.
Last night, Dina said, I can't die. Not, I don't want to die. And then I offered her whiskey and she refused. The girl who's never turned down a free drink in her life.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Yes, you do. I'm not stupid and I'm not blind. Ellie, I see the way you two look at each other. And I bet she even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant.
Figured it out.
Fuck. Oh shit, you were guessing? Look, she's obviously gonna tell you. So just act surprised. None of this has to change things between
Act
us.
surprised, yeah.
I'm gonna be a father, which means I can't die. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone. So how about we skip the apologies and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle?
Your head in the game.
There's more than one of her?
We need to move faster.
She was behind that then. She wasn't even close enough to see it. What were they?
Please tell me we're close.
We got 2 more blocks, and then we'll... Go! Get down!
Right, they're after Scar, so... Yeah, there we go. They're after him.
The world is not in balance, but
Oh, it's him.
She got me. She got me. She got me. Get his clothes off.
Why did they always take their clothes?
Fuck off.
There were 6 of them and 2 of us. What do you think would have happened?
You're a fucking kid.
I am not dying out here.
I'm with Jesse. I'm sorry, I am.
This is not our war. Let's go.
It's horrible, but... JSS, you know? Just survive somehow. Oh, is this happy now?
Good news.
No.
Orders have been relayed verbally. Everything's set. All the officers are on board. But I think the rank and file are a little scared.
Aren't you?
It'll be dark by 21:30. We'll start the staggered loading.
Any word on Abby?
Not since yesterday. Mela's missing now, too.
So her entire crew just disappears, tonight of all nights.
We still have Manny.
Well, we have a lot of Mannies, don't we? But only one Abby.
She's a good soldier, great even. But we have an entire fucking army out there, and you're acting like she's the most important. You in love with her or something? You wouldn't be the first old man to...
Okay. No.
Did he make her dad a promise or something?
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead. There's an even better chance I'll be dead. So then what happens to that entire fucking army out there who, despite their badass name, are very much sheep? Who leads them? It was supposed to be her.
Well, she's fucked off, Isaac. So maybe it wasn't.
He still didn't give a reason there, though. It was just she was supposed to guide, but like, why her? There must be something that makes her special in his eyes there.
Fuck.
Is that your shit?
Yeah.
So if he's not here,
It's gonna be fine.
well, what if he's in trouble?
He is in trouble. We're all in trouble. Here we are again. You and me in bad fucking weather.
Is she gonna take one of them books for?
You picked a good one. Should have thought of that.
Listen, about me and her, I don't really know what to say.
Right now, we got a lot of problems. Let me at least just get this one off the table. Yes, I love her. Not the way you do. Remember that group that stopped by Jackson for a few weeks on their way south to Mexico?
Yeah, they had some decent shit to trade.
There was this girl with them. Remember, she was selling paintings.
Were they good?
No, I bought 4 of them.
Oh, he's in love with someone else. He loves Dina, but he's in love with
When
someone
you're
else.
falling for someone and they're falling right back.
That's what happened.
Best 2 weeks of my life. But she couldn't stay. Didn't want to abandon her family like that. So she asked me to go with them instead. And I wanted to.
Then why didn't you?
Because the people of Jackson took me in, raised me, cared for me. Because everyone there is counting on me to be the next Maria.
Some parallels there with Abby.
To put other people first.
Okay. So, you're St. Jesse of Wyoming, and everyone else is a fucking asshole.
I go with that girl to Mexico. Who saves her ass in Seattle?
That's going to be Tommy, innit?
Sniper. It's gotta be Tommy. This is South Lake. This is 2 piers right here. Pack your shit. We're going up.
All this show gets me so tense. I mean, this does not look safe.
Oh, you hear that? It's in the right direction. I don't see an easy way north, but if he got there, it means we can too. Ellie.
What's she thinking?
The whale.
Whale and the wheel.
Abby, the one who killed Joe, she's in the aquarium. It's too far to swim. We need a boat.
What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, Tommy's over there. That's where we're going.
You don't know that's him.
Yes, we do.
We
He is
don't.
gonna be
And
him.
even if it is, he's got them pinned down.
For now, they called for backup.
He would want me to do this.
I voted no.
Interesting. So he told a white lie there.
Because everything you do for you.
Oh my God.
Ellie, it wasn't in the best interest of the community.
Fuck the community! You think you're good and I'm bad? You let a kid die today, Jesse. He wasn't in your community. Let me tell you about my community. My community was beaten to death in front of me while I was forced to fucking watch. Or like you'd do anything differently if you were in my shoes, because you're not, and you wouldn't.
I really hope you make it.
I guess he made his decision there. She's on her own. Why are they showing us Dina right now, staring at a barricade? Honestly, I'm serious. If Dina dies in this, I don't know if I can keep watching. It's just too much heartbreak for one show. I mean, weather is not on her side here. She's gonna take that little boat. Gotta believe in her shot there. The numbers are stacked against you. Ellie. Ties it. I wouldn't want to go on anything with him just in case he just bombs it. This seems so silly. She hasn't even drove a car. And she's having no trouble with this. In that weather. I mean, she could have done this before, to be fair. There was a lot of her life we missed. Nah. Oh, you silly, silly bean. Rip. And everything in her suitcase flooded. But she swam with all that on her back as well. Fair play. I'm knackered just looking at her. Kids are so much scarier. I'm sorry, I'd be noping out of there. No, no, no. They're not going to try and gut her. Surely.
I'm not from here! I'm not a wolf! Tell them!
Tommy? I don't know who the hell... I mean, maybe Jesse followed her? Maybe...
The village.
The war. So, Isaac's hit.
Leave her!
How many lives do you have, Ellie? Oh my gosh. That ain't gonna work now, is it? Just trying again. They've bombed the village. That's why Isaac said it's most likely he's gonna die, and all the soldiers are gonna die because war was happening then and there. Is Abby gonna be to all this? Right, there's the whale. Get to that wheel. Watch as the lightning strikes. Okay, this is where they treated all the injured. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, what if there's stalkers in here as well? I mean, there shouldn't be because wolves have been in there, but you just never know, do you? I wonder where they went.
Don't make this out like I gave some kind of heartless bitch. I'm not. And let's be honest, this isn't about them anyways.
Owen and Mel.
Do you even understand what's going on?
I understand everything, but I don't have a choice. It's Abby.
Of course you have a choice, and so do I. And I'm choosing no also because it's Abby.
I can make it there and back in 30. If you're still here, you can get on board and keep going with us. If you're not, you're not.
Fuck you, Owen.
Hands up. Where's Abby?
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, easy. I'm the one who kept you alive, right? We don't know where she is.
You were just talking about her, so yes, you fucking do. You, bring me that map. You're gonna point to where Abby is.
Oh god, this is what Joel did.
And it better fucking match.
Oh, he taught her well.
You have 5 seconds.
She's gonna kill us either way.
No, I won't. Because I'm not like you.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll show you.
Well, you both got to show that was the deal. What's his plan here? Has he got a gun hidden somewhere?
Oh god.
Oh, he got them both?
Do you have a knife?
No, 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 no.
Please.
No, no way. There's actually no way.
You're gonna get it out. What?
No.
I don't know how to do that.
I do. One incision. That's all it is.
Be sure to tie the cord. Work fast.
Oh god, why do I watch shit like this, man?
Okay. How deep? Deeper than you think. Which way? Which way? What? I don't know what that means. Why
Oh, stupid show. Just try, please, just try, Ellie. No, no. Ellie, you can try. Ugh.
Ellie! Ellie! Oh, God. Hey.
Just try now.
Let's go, come on. It's okay, it's okay. Come on.
Owen, you stupid fuck. Oh, I kid you not. The lump in my throat. It's actually hurting me. Oh, get a grip.
The park is no-go, so we stick to the south on our way out of town. Not a good idea to move her in this weather, so pray for sunshine. Hey, they were part of it too. They made their choices. That's all there is to it.
Not all there is to it, though, is it?
But Abby gets to live.
Yeah. Are you able to make your peace with that?
Guess I'll have to.
I'm gonna start packing the duffels.
Thank you for coming back.
Maybe I didn't want to. Maybe Tommy made me.
Did he?
No.
Nope.
Because you're a good person.
Yeah. But also, the thought did occur. If I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble,
Ellie, you'd be there.
you would set the world on fire to save me.
I would.
She would. Have we not been through enough already? Okay? Have we not been through enough already? Oh my god, I actually cannot, I cannot.
Stand up. Hands in the air or I shoot this one too.
Just run!
Shut the fuck up! Stop!
You. Just let him go.
Haven't you took enough from her?
He killed my friends.
No, I did. I was looking for you. I didn't mean to hurt them. I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. I'm the one that you want. Just let him go.
I let you live. I let you live. And you wasted it. No, no, no!
As Dina shot her. As Dina shot her. Oh my god, I cannot. If it ends like that and I never get to find out.
Hey. You up?
Am I not going to find out?
Just let me wake up. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
All right. It's your funeral if you make them wait.
It's like they clear the air and then they're just dead. They have a moment of clarity for a split second and then it's taken. Someone dies. Wow. So, does she find out about Nora and that's why she ends up going? And they all think that she just left, but really she was trying to find who killed him. Tell me there's one more episode at least after this. Like, I'm gonna have to search it. The Last of Us Season 2. How many episodes? Last of Us Season 2 will have 7 episodes. Oh my days. So that was the finale. They're gonna leave us hanging on that gunshot, which is insane to me. And I know that Season 3 has been confirmed, but that's still a massive weight with such a big cliffhanger. Like, how? This episode was a lot. a lot for me. I think as well, since becoming a mum, when anything comes to children or anything like that, it just hits differently now. And I feel like this show does such a good job at exploring both sides and a lot of opinions and viewpoints, because it isn't a black and white situation. And even if one person thinks black and then the other one thinks white, there's so much grey that the grey area is the majority, let's be fair. And it's where you fall on that scale. It's like Jesse. He thought, you know, this is community. Community comes first. We look out for others. We look after the ones we care for, and we think about the community first and foremost, and then everything else falls second. Even if he can go off with the love of his life, that's not first priority for him. It was the community. But then you've got, say, Ellie, who's like, you let a child be taken in front of your eyes and did nothing to stop it. I mean, even with that, like, the irony is she then gets taken by Scars, and when she looks at the child wants her gutted. And if it wasn't for the wolves striking when they did, she would have been gutted right there. And that would have been the end of her story. But she lives. The bracelet helped. Something helped, and she lives. To then take the lives of two of Abby's team, even though she did not want to take those lives. And for me, I blame Owen in that moment for making that call, because he made the call against what Mel wanted as well. He just decided that was the play, and then ended up killing both. I mean, he would have known that Mel was pregnant there. I mean, to be fair, he was like, I will do it, because obviously he didn't want Mel at the forefront, and he was trying to body block any gunfire. But to me, I think it would have helped if he would have pointed to the map, let him know where Abby is, and then, you know, waited for that moment as well. Because she said, look, I'm not going to kill you both because I'm not like you. For him then to still go for the gun anyway. And you could see in Mel's eyes that she always wanted to do the right thing, even from day one. She was always the caring type. I think that's why it hurt even more when her life was taken. Not only she was about to be a mother, but she wasn't like the typical enemy, was she? She had heart. She had empathy and sympathy for what others were going through, and she didn't want to do bad. It was kind of like she was forced into it. And she's always trying to be the angel on the guy's shoulder, to be like, yeah, but do we have to do this? Can we not take another route? Let's all just calm down. So for her to die that way, it was, yeah, very tragic. I mean, obviously during the event, and she's saying, you have to cut the baby out. Please just cut the baby out. And in that moment, I wanted Ellie to try. But let's be real, she cuts the baby out, and miraculously the baby survives. Then what? Then Ellie has a child in the middle of a war, in the pouring down rain. I guess as well it's hard because that's what happened to her. I mean, slightly different situation. I mean, her mother was bitten, but what I mean is her mother died as she was a baby, and then she had to be taken in. And it would have been a wild ride seeing Ellie do the same. She ends up with a pregnant lady whose life she took accidentally, and then becomes, you know, the parental figure in that child's life. Yeah, this story is just so... It's wild. And I genuinely feel like there is no right and wrong. Like, that, it's just which side you're on. That's it. And I meant it in the episode. It's that JSS thing. It's, you just gotta keep surviving. And the life that they're living is shit. And really horrendous stuff happens. Gotta take it day by day and just keep on plodding on. My guess now, like my prediction, is that Dina wasn't found and she heard the ruckus and she shot Abby, maybe not killed her, but she shot her. I just hope that Abby didn't get to Dina first, and everything happened so quick I might have missed something. I'll have to check in the edit, but that's just what I want to happen, is that Dina maybe shoots her in the side or in the leg or shoulder, somewhere where it's not fatal, and then Ellie takes Abby's gun and then they can literally talk it out. But I think Ellie's going to be so panicked and yeah, just in shock over everything. Like she said when she had her hands up in front of Abby, she didn't mean to kill her friends, and in fairness to her, she genuinely didn't. She wanted information for Abby, so those friends died for her. And again, it's like a vicious circle, because that's exactly what Ellie's going through right now. Joel killed all those people in the hospital, and now Abby's going for her, and then she's going for Abby, and around we go. And Jesse died. I loved that scene as well. I loved it so much when, I mean, Tommy read it perfectly and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna start packing. I'm gonna leave you to it. And then they finally had that chat. And him admitting, no, Tommy didn't force me to go. And if I do think about it, you would be there fighting for me. And it's true, because that is what a family does. I think that's the sadness when it comes to everything, every war that goes on, every bit of survival. It's that us or them mentality. It's so much bloodshed because of it. It's all down to fear. Because people are scared. It's, I'm gonna have to shoot you before you shoot me. I need to survive to help my community. And they're both thinking the exact same thing. Same with the scars, and same with the wolves. I want to say the difference that I personally feel, especially when it comes to the scars, obviously Ellie felt for the young lad that was being taken by the wolves there. But again, it's because you don't know those details. You don't know what's happened thoroughly. You've got an idea, but you don't actually know. What I've found, especially with the scars from what I've seen so far, again, don't know all the details, but it's that I'm not even gonna allow you to tell me anything. I don't trust anything that you say. We're just gonna kill you. We're gonna wipe out anyone that crosses our path. No questions asked, just the Lord says to do it. The child said to go, we're gonna go. Madness. Absolute madness. And I think that's a massive difference with Jackson, because if for whatever reason someone invaded their space, they wouldn't hang them and gut them. It would be a case of, right, well, let's find out your history. Let's take it slow. Let's build that trust. It's not, well, you're dead now because you've just crossed our line of sight, so bye. It is, and I think that, again, that is how I would, if I was in this situation, decide what side I'd want to be on. It wouldn't be, well, I just want to be on the winning one, because I couldn't live that like that. I just couldn't. It would be a case of what would help me sleep at night. I feel like I would be very similar to Mel in the sense of I'd want to try and ask those questions to get people thinking. Obviously, it's their choice at the end of the day, so they don't have to take my questions on board. You don't even have to answer it, but I'd like to be the person that reminds people, have you thought about this? What if this is the case? Let's think about this. I wouldn't want to be the aggressor, shall we say. I don't think I've got the heart for it. And it takes a very strong person to be a lead in those kind of times. I mean, you can see how much it's affected Isaac. It seems rough, really rough. And Owen and Mel, sorry I'm jumping about a bit, but like Owen and Mel seemed to be having a disagreement as Ellie rocked up. And Owen was just, no, we're going to do it this way. And Mel was getting a bit frustrated by that because she wasn't being heard. And obviously in her condition, you'd think that her opinion would have extra validity. Similar to Dina, because it does change everything. It does, you're bringing new life into the world, so it doesn't solely affect the person carrying the child, but also everyone around them as well. And I really felt for Jesse in this episode, because he would have had to think about all of those things. Those decisions were huge, and when he left to find Tommy, him being a father would have been at the top of that list. And it wouldn't have been until Ellie's argument really sunk in, probably on his way to Tommy, that he's gone, right, yeah, no, I need to go. Like, she did have a point. And that is the problem. It's, they know that the other person has some key points. You just have to be so decisive and passionate about what you want in life. And in that moment, he thought, you know, going back with Tommy to help Ellie would have been the right call. And I guess it was in the short term, but it's rough in the long term. He do be dead right now. Crazy finale. Wasn't prepared for those twists and turns at all. And I feel as though there should be another episode, I'll be totally honest. Not because this one was bad in any way. It's more that need to have some closure before a big finale. Like, there's just so much left to say. So much up in the air. Does Ellie get shot? Does Abby get shot? What happened with Isaac and the wolves fighting the scars? What's going on back in Jackson? How is Dina going to react to taking on this information about what Joel did and the reasons why they're in this situation right now? Is she going to be absolutely beside herself? Probably, now that she's seen Jesse being shot. I mean, she is, let's be honest, but she's going to think, I didn't even tell him. And then Ellie's going to reassure her that he already knew, and then is that going to be harder? Like, there's so much up in the air, and I'm definitely, I feel anxiety about it. It's not like, oh, brilliant finale, can't wait for the next one. It's that need. Like, they've really left us hanging there. Because a lot happened, let's be honest, a lot has happened. But I think that there's not been much, it's like a continuation. There's no rounded off chapters. It's, yeah, and that's what I'd like, I think, before going into the next one. And then the next one, I think the open-ended stuff is killer. But again, it's just my opinion. I know everyone else is into different arcs and things like that when it comes to TV, but I would have liked a few more resolved arcs before finale. I think that's why I thought the last episode was so important as well, because the audience got that closure regarding Joel and Ellie. And in this one, that was opened again when Ellie came clean with Dina. So that's open-ended as well, how she's going to respond to that. But another thing is, we still don't know what happened. There's that blank spot now from when she beat Nora with a pipe to her getting back to the theatre, because surely there were just wolves everywhere. Like, how did she get out unscathed? Like, that's a lot to unpack, I think, and not have any answers to, because she came back to the theatre before even taking out Mel and Owen. That's another two. And Abby must have found out, because she said, like, I didn't mean to hurt them. And then from Abby's point of view, it's, well, I let you live, so now I know that because I made that decision, my friends are dead. So she'll be thinking, I should have just ended you. That'll be her thought system, I'd imagine. Because if I just killed you when I killed Joel, we wouldn't be here. And in some regards, I hate to say it, but yeah. I mean, we don't know what Jesse and Dina would have done after that, because Dina was still unconscious on the floor. Don't know how she would have responded to that. But we know after the fact that they've gone back to vote, and Jesse didn't want to be a part of it, and they were outvoted anyway. So Ellie went and did her own thing. So it would have been Dina, because Dina would have been the only survivor from that, minus Jesse, but he didn't want to go. So hindsight, always a bitch, but if she did technically kill Ellie in that moment, yeah, they wouldn't be doing that right now. Jesse would be alive. Mel, Owen, Nora would also be alive. Madness. But how can you know? Especially during that moment, how can you know? And to be honest, if I was Abby in that moment, I wouldn't have thought, I'm gonna let you live to be kind. Like, I'm not gonna... I just wanted Joel, so you can go. I'll let you live. Because I think that that's more torture. Because you've just allowed her to see the torture in front of her eyes, to then kill him in front of her. It's obviously going to mess her up. The story's not going to end there, is it? And you've just messed the poor girl's head and life forever. Surely the better option would have been to take her life in that moment. Obviously, coming from Abby's point of view, I'm glad Ellie survived. I'm just trying to think, if I was Abby, that would have probably been the nicer option. Not, well, I'm gonna let you live, because that's got to be rough living after that. But living and dying has different meanings during this world than our current world, because they've all grew up with, you know, the cordyceps and the wars. The human battles just seem so much harder than the infected ones. Crazy. Anyway, I did think that was a really good finale. I did. I'm in that like mode of just wanted a bit more to satisfy that need, and just to tune that bit of my brain down slightly, because it's niggling at me already. And we're gonna have the biggest wait now, aren't we, for season 3? I've heard that season 3 is going to be like a part B to season 2. How true that is, obviously, I don't know. I'm just relieved that they did get one, because if that would have been the end of the show, I would not have been happy. Like, the fact I just know that season 3 has been confirmed, I'm like, oh, thank God. It's definitely a little bit of a weight lifted there. Yeah, I will leave this reaction there for now. I can't wait to read your comments, see where your heads are and what your thoughts were regarding season 2 as a whole. Me, I'm really happy with it, but I have spoke to others that have watched it, and there's a few that aren't as into it as I am. I think they wanted a little bit more from season 2, but for me, I think Dina was definitely a game changer for me in season 2. I think Dina as a character has kept that spark alive for me, especially following Joel's death. She doesn't look great right now either, which is again keeping me on the edge of my seat when I'm watching, because I'm just feared for her life all the time. And I do think that the actress that plays Abby is doing an absolutely amazing job at portraying such a difficult character, because Abby must be a really hard character to explore. It would be easy to hate a character like that, but she gives it some heart as well, where, I mean, this is my experience, but it makes you question things as well. So I think she's doing a great job. Seeing her face to face again with Ellie and actually talking, wild. Wish we had a little bit more of that. I do. Okay, I shall leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reaction, give it a like, lets me know that you did. Maybe subscribe to the channel as well. As always, there's no pressure here, but I'd love to have you. Massive shout out to all my members, and a special one to my sponsors in that Mark of Jane tier, keeping the content alive. Thank you so much for all that you do. I have all of these in their extended form over on Patreon, so check it out, guys, if you are interested in that. I'm much further ahead with a lot of different shows on there as well. Ones that have been blocked as well on YouTube. You want to head on over there and, yeah, fill in the blanks, I guess. But until next time, goodbye for now. Speaking of that dark pack, let's quickly take a comment from there. And today I've chosen Paula, and Polly says, at the end of the last episode, which would have been 205, I thought that the story would have been done with Joel and we didn't see any more of him. But I was wrong. This was a great episode. Joel's protectiveness is both the best and worst aspect of his character. Ain't that the truth? You're right to say that he takes away other people's choices. He was even doing it as a boy when he took away Tommy's right to face the consequences for his actions. Yes, exactly. It's like a common pattern and a common occurrence when it comes to Joel. I know he means well, but it's that, like, you need to know when to allow others to make those choices. Don't just step in. Ellie is similar to Joel, as Gail has pointed out, and Ellie was selfish to tell Gail what really happened because she was angry with Joel. It took away Gail's right to believe what she wanted about Eugene's death. And Ellie was also wrong because in the end, Eugene did accept his fate and his death was more like Joel's version than what Ellie thought was the truth. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. You've made such a good point there, because he looked into the water and at the mountains and drifted off, and he said he saw Gail, he saw the vision of Gail, and he found that peace and he was just calm. And then obviously Joel shot him, but from Ellie's point of view, who missed those moments, then what she said was accurate. She didn't know that, and Joel, being Joel, he doesn't express anything like that. And because he takes those choices and he makes those lies, then even if he would have expressed what actually happened and opened up, what's to say she was going to believe him anyway? Because he lies. You don't trust a liar, even if the lie is coming from a good place, from his perspective. It's difficult. It's going to be more telling as well now if Ellie decides to change her ways following the events of this episode. I think her killing Mel and the baby, that's the lowest of the low for her now. I don't think she's going to experience anything as painful as that. I mean, she saw Joel get stabbed right in front of her eyes, so you'd think, you know, that would be the breaking point, but instead that was the fuel to the fire. Whereas I think Mel and the baby dying is that fire blanket to sort of tone that down and make her really think, what if that was Dina? And it's if she wants to take on that war or not. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think this is something that they can work out. You know, it's not going to be, right, you took some of ours, we've took some of yours, let's draw a line under it. I just don't see that happening. Kind of hope it does, but I can't see it. If Abby would have said to Ellie, the reason I've done this is because he took my dad's life, so now I'm going to take your dad's life, we'll draw a line under it now, and if not, if this is going to continue, then I'm going to take your life as well, and we can do it that way. And then they wrap that up. But yeah, it's hard just not really knowing. That's the biggest point. I did really love that episode, and thank you, Polly, for adding to the layers when it comes to the characters within this show. I think you've absolutely nailed it. So yeah, thanks for sharing your thoughts, and I look forward to reading everyone's on the finale as well. If you would like to see one of your comments at the end of one of my videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, that's a great season, and I'll see ya for season 3. Bye for now.